Welcome to my channel Techify with Adil. So today in this video we will be seeing about Azure Monitor. If you haven't subscribed to channel, please do subscribe, like and share my videos. If you want to learn about Azure more, you can watch my playlist Azure Fundamentals for certification purpose, or you just want to gain knowledge on Azure. Okay, let us move on to today's topic. Azure Monitor is a platform for collecting data on your resources, analyzing that data, visualizing the information, and even acting on the results. Azure Monitor can monitor Azure resources, your on-premises resources, and even multi-cloud resources like virtual machines hosted in a different cloud provider. So it's like a one-point check for everything. On the left is a list of sources of logging and metric data that can be collected at every layer in your application architecture, from application to operating system and network. This on the center is the data platform. So this logging and metric data are stored in the central repositories here as logs, as metrics, and as traces. Then in the right side is the how your registered data is being utilized. So view, like you can have experience in the application, the container, VM. Then you can visualize in the workbook as dashboards using the Power BI report and also Grafana. Then can analyze the data for log. You can use it for log analytics, then metric explorer, and for responding like creating alerts and actions, then auto scaling the VMs, then for integrate like event hubs, logic apps, and import and export APIs. So you can utilize that the metrics, logs, and traces on these different levels. So the data is displayed at different levels for different audiences. You can view high-level reports on the Azure Monitor dashboard or create a custom view by using the Power BI and Costo queries. Additionally, you can use the data to help you react to critical events in the real time through alerts delivered to teams via SMS, email, and so on. Or you can use the threshold to trigger auto scaling functionality to meet the demand. So Azure Log Analytics. So Azure Log Analytics is a tool in the Azure portal where you will write and run log queries on the data gathered by Azure Monitor. Log Analytics is a robust tool that supports both simple complex queries and data analysis. You can write a simple query that returns a set of records and then use features of Log Analytics to sort, filter, and analyze the records. You can write an advanced query to perform statistical analysis and visualize the results in a chart to identify a particular trend. Whether you work with the results of your queries interactively or use them with other Azure Monitor features such as log query, alerts, or workbooks or log analytics, is the tool that you are going to use to write and test those queries. So in general, like the Azure Log Analytics is used to write or run the log queries on the gathered data from the Azure Monitor. Next is Azure Monitor Alerts. So Azure Monitor Alerts are an automated way to stay informed when Azure Monitor detects a threshold being crossed. You set an alert condition, the notification actions, and then Azure Monitor Alert notifies when an alert is triggered. Depending on your configuration, Azure Monitor Alerts can also attempt corrective action. So you will set up a threshold. Once that threshold is met in the Azure Monitor, then it will trigger that alert, and that alert can also be a corrective action. As we seen in the previous slide, can be like auto scaling, also can be a response action for a Azure Monitor's alert triggering, or it can be just a alert actions, like it just notify the IT team or the respective owner or the ops team or whoever we have assigned for. For example, you could set a metric based alert up to notify you when the CPU usage on a virtual machine exceeded 80%. Alert rules based on the metrics provided near real-time alerts based on numeric values. Rules based on logs allow for complex logic across data from multiple sources. Azure Monitor alerts use action groups to configure who to notify and what action to take. An action group is simply a collection of notification and action preferences that you associate with one or multiple alerts. Azure Monitor, Service Health, and Azure Advisor all use actions groups to notify you when an alert has been triggered.